What's up, fellas? It's the last day of Vlogmas. Yep, guys, the 12 days are over. To wrap everything up, I'm gonna do a 2017 favorites video for all of you and just give a little idea of what I've really enjoyed this year. Before I do anything, I'm gonna give a shout out to my sister, Sarah. A lot of you guys have recommended for her to start a vlog, and guess what? She did. The link is in the description below to her first vlog, so go give her some thumbs up and subscribe, support her on her vlogging journey. The next person I'm gonna shout out to is Ben Crawford again. I didn't really get to show you guys all of my pictures that I did for my photo shoot the other day, but Ben took some awesome pics and there's just a couple examples. And if you want to see more pictures from my life, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Emma Abrahamson, and you'll get a little more insight on what I get up to day to day. And now let's get started on my favorites of 2017. So I'm going to start off with my favorite books that I've read this year. And I read all of them on my computer, so I don't have any hard copies, but I'll show the picture right here. And the first one I read was What Made Maddie Run. That is a very touching and eye-opening book. So it's not very uplifting or anything, but it really just shows you, you know, the true life of a struggling college athlete. And it was just really insightful, and definitely read that one super quick. And it's all about, you know, mental health and sports. The girl Maddy was a track runner, so it touched me on a different level, I think. And the next book I read was The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up. And that one, it's kind of like a self-help book, but it's more, it just kind of makes you think about things differently in life. And I don't know, I just recommend it to anyone that wants a little mentality change. And next, my favorite songs. So my three favorite songs of 2017. One is Plain Jane by A$AP Ferg. The second one is Humble by Kendrick Lamar, and his entire album, to be honest. And the third one is Party Monster by The Weeknd, one of my all-time faves. That was probably one of my 2016 favorites too, but still relevant. And next, my favorite foods. So I have some here with me. So the first thing I'm gonna discuss is NuttZo. And this is NuttZo Power Fuel. They have a couple different flavors, but this one's by far my favorite. It's just crunchy. It doesn't even have any peanuts in it. It's just a mix of a bunch of different nuts and seeds, and it's honestly amazing. I love it. I'm so glad I discovered it this year. Next are these apples, and this is kind of new to my life, but Opal apples are really good. They're very sweet, like other yellow apples, but they kind of have a different, like, kind of a pear taste. I don't know. Definitely one of my new faves. Another thing I've really gotten into this year are dates. These little guys are just so sweet. They're like nature's candy, I guess you could say. They look kind of gross on the outside, but they're like so soft, and they honestly taste like caramel. So if you haven't tried dates, I definitely recommend it with some NuttZo and even maybe some chocolate chips if you're feeling it. That's an amazing combo. One of my favorite kombuchas this year has been the Rootbeer kombucha by Live, I think. I'm not kidding, it tastes exactly like root beer. If you're a soda fan and you know you kind of want to wean yourself off, go try that kombucha because yum. The next one is Brew Doctor's Spiced Apple Kombucha. That one tastes like Martinelli's sparkling apple cider. That stuff is so good. And I don't really like any other flavors of kombucha. Those are the only two that I've found that are just really good, and it's kind of because they taste like other things. But kombucha is good for you in your gut. And my last food item that I've found and discovered and loved in 2017 are these Vital Farms Pasture-Raised eggs. And I am not the biggest egg fan, guys. I don't know, I go through phases, but lately I've been eating these eggs, and they're pasture-raised. They have like all of their facts on the inside, and they even come with this little thing that shows you all about their company and their pasture-raised chickens. And yeah, these are just, they taste so good. Better than any other egg I've ever had. So that's just a win-win situation on that. Okay, now for some of my clothing favorites. So the first one I have are these Nike slides. People may think they're ugly, but these honestly come in clutch. You know, after I take off my trainers after a workout, just kind of slide these bad boys on. I have them in two different colors. This is my blue color, and then I also have them in black with like a pink Nike logo. And they're pretty cheap, so I like them. The trainers I've been using are these Nike Pegasus 34. Nike Zoom Pegasus 34s. These are filthy right now, but yeah, they're a nice neutral shoe. I also have orthotics in them. I think that there's the Dr. Scholl orthotics that you can get from any shoe store. The flats I use for workouts are these Nike LunaRacers. And these ones are an old model. They're Nike LunaRacer 3s. So I don't even know, they're ripping at the top. They're pretty old now. Again, another neutral shoe. I think they're meant for road running, but I honestly like them for workouts or track workouts or whatever. My spike of choice for not only 2017, but these are the ones I wore in 2017. These are the Nike Victory Elites, I believe. These are obviously made for Oregon, so I don't think they sell them anywhere, but they do have, they're the same as the regular Nike Elites, just in Oregon colors. These are a great middle distance shoe. You have I think it's carbon fiber on the bottom, so it's not very bendy, but I like that. Yeah, definitely a good 1500 shoe. And another clothing favorite I have, this is the Nike sports bra I wear every single time I go running. I think it's just their generic sports bra these days. They changed the bottom from a thick liner to this is just more of a thin, stretchy one, but I kind of like them better because they don't, you know, choke me as much, so. And then my racing socks of choice this year have been these Nike Dri-Fit running socks, and they're crew cut. They have this on the back. They're just pretty thin, but stretchy. I think they're a little bit of compression, which I kind of like. And I also have them in pink. I don't really know what the name of them is called, but I'll link them in the description below. And I also, some of you guys may have these, I also like these NCAA socks. I have no idea what brand they are, nor if you can even buy them anywhere, but they're just one of my faves. I've gotten a lot of questions on what watch I wear, and I wear the Garmin Forerunner 220. This is the purple one. It's lasted me a pretty long time. I don't use it to its full advantages. I really only use the time, pace, and distance. I don't use heart rate or anything, and I think this has a heart rate monitor, so if you're looking to get a new watch, I just recommend any of like the basic Garmin's because they can do the same things. This one's a little more expensive. On to some of my beauty favorites, and I don't have many because I don't really have a great beauty routine, but to start off, the face wash I use is this Neutrogena pink grapefruit foaming scrub. Sometimes this makes people's skin dry, but this works perfectly on my skin, so just pretty generic one that you can get at any pharmacy store or whatever. So I use that, you know, when I'm in the shower, and then before I go to bed at night, I always wash my face with some of these, and these look kind of scary, but they're little like pads that just basically remove the oil and dirt off of your skin, and they really dry out your skin. So I know some people don't like to use these because of that, but you just kind of trial and error, I guess, with skin routines, and this is one that works perfectly for me. It's the OXY Cleansing Pads. And for my limited makeup that I use, I like this Covergirl Lash Blast Fusion. It's purple one. I think that means it's black and sparkly. And my favorite scent of the year and of, I think, since high school has been this Carried Away perfume. It's from Bath & Body Works. I honestly don't even know if they carry it anymore because it's so old, but it's just so good every time. I can't get over it. My favorite brush is this wet brush, and there's still my hair in it from this morning, but it is from Cala Wet and Dry Brush. Doesn't rip out my hair and does the job. And now my favorite memory of 2017 would have to be the Stanford invite, which was in April, the beginning of April, I think. That's because we came from Oregon where it had been raining every single day for months, and we hadn't really seen the sun in a while, so going to Palo Alto, it was much needed, and we all needed to get some sun. I'll put a picture right here just showing you guys how sunburnt we were after that trip because we literally just sizzled our body. And also something funny about that trip is that the week prior to that I had gotten my wisdom teeth out. And that having that says, "We gotta go!" And I hadn't really run in, you know, a couple days or almost a week, and I ended up just going down to Stanford and trying to run a 1500, and I ended up PRing. So that was just, it was all in all a good trip and a nice little getaway over spring break. And finally, my best decision of 2017 was to just go with my gut feelings and do things that I, have been thinking about for a long time but never actually tried. Like starting this YouTube channel, for example, or starting my food blog, and kind of just taking more time to myself rather than focusing on like my schooling or anything, just focusing on what I really want to do. And it's opened up so many opportunities, and now I'm just really in tune with what I like to do, and I've really narrowed down what I want to do and what I enjoy outside of running. So it's just been a really eye-opening year. Again, thank you to all of you guys, for tuning along my journey, all of your positive comments. I swear I've gotten so many positive comments. It just really means a lot to me because I have put in a lot of effort, on the side of my academics and sports to do this, and you guys are really the ones that keep me going doing it and supporting me along the way. So I appreciate all of you guys and all of your support always. Definitely gonna be more videos to come in 2018. I'm so excited for these next 6 months, of my college life, basically. And also the amount of you that, have tuned into my food blog just means a lot to me too. And I'm so glad all of you guys have gotten to make my recipes. And I actually have a big announcement for that. So I decided that I'm going to write an ebook. And it's not gonna come out for a while, but for those of you watching, you just get to know that that will be coming in the future. So I'll keep you updated on that. But yes, I'm writing an ebook, One Crazy Foodie ebook. Let me know in the comments below if you want any recipes included in that, and I will make that happen. Again, final thank you guys for tuning in to Vlogmas. It's been really fun. It's really challenged me in a way that I wasn't challenged before. I'm just so excited to see where this next year takes me. I'm so glad that all of you guys will be following along. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed Vlogmas and you want me to do it again next year. Definitely already thinking about that. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, honestly, just click that red button, because why not follow me along my journey? And more videos to come your way soon, guys. Thank you again. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you in the next one, fellas. Peace out. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. 2018, here we come, baby.